When someone throws lemon at you, what do you do? Do you throw it back? Okay, let's figure that out. When someone throws lemonade at you, the best thing to do is to make lemonade out of them. That is a common saying I believe most of us know. I guess the person who thought of that was really, really wise. Throw lemon at me, I'll make lemonade out of them. And you'll be the one to come look for the lemonade juice. So basically, lemonade that's already juice. Okay, you'll come looking for the juice. And that draws me to critics. Critics. You know, when you hear about critics, the first thing that hits your mind is this person is out to destroy my life. And by default, the fact the name itself sounds critics, get away from that path, get to another path, or probably what you're doing, not good, you need to change it. But there are two angles to look at a critic or criticism. One, you look at it in the positive way, or you may choose to look at it in the negative way. But I prefer to look at it in the positive way, because if you look at it in the positive view, you will learn a lot out of that. Because everywhere you stand in life, someone is going to criticize you. But even if there's nothing proper to criticize, they will find something to touch on and say, hey, you need to improve here. Then you start asking, okay, how do I improve? This is probably the best. But in saying you need to improve, probably that's the best of what you thought you could offer up. But when you go back, sit and think through it, you will realize that, hey, I can make lemonade out of this critic that hit at me, or this criticism that came my way. And the other way you can look at it is this: look at a criticism as a ladder. Let it be something that you step on to get to the next level. If you decide to dwell on the negative that it puts upon your life, you will not do anything in life, nothing at all. Just before I started up on this channel, there's some people who were like, oh, I don't think that's a good way to go. Oh, you'll never have the time for it. And I'm like, oh yes, I have a very busy schedule. You know, being a mother, being a wife, being a worker, being a friend, sister, all the things come here, and then the various responsibilities I have. But then I realize this is a passion. This is something that I want to do. This is information or knowledge that I have in this head of mine that I want to share with the rest of the world. And I looked at this not as a criticism, or some people saying, hey, you know, you have to do it like the experts. But you know one thing? The experts received criticism, and that's why the experts today, they worked on those things that they said, hey, improve here, and yeah, you improve. You know, there are those who are going to come and say, hey, improve here, because they want you to improve. But then there are those who are going to come and they say, you don't need to do that. That is not your thing. That is not your way. You're not good at that. You're not good at the other. But sit back, like we talked about it sometime. Sit back and think, reflect. Okay, how do I make lemonade out of this? You know, if I throw a lemon at you and you throw it back at me, we shall keep the same, so there's no difference. But if you throw it at me and I make the juice and you can't buy the juice, who is getting better? Me. I am improving, because you're buying the juice, I am getting the money. So when someone criticizes you, look and gauge and see where the person is going. Don't take it for bad. I know, humanly speaking, you will want to be like, hey, how could he or she say this about me? Doesn't he know I am the very best at this? Hey, gal, boy, you are the best at that. But sit down and learn. Life is about learning. And you will realize that all those angles that were thrown at you, all those stones. Oh, by the way, like they say, throw the lemon at me and I'll make juice. If someone throws a stone at you, begin to build a house. You never know. Like the Chinese saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So that one criticism may be the beginning of your voyage into your success, depending on the way you see it and the way you decide to take it in. So how are you going to take it in? That is what I'm going to leave with you, because every day that I come here and tell you something, I want it to be school for thought, something that you reflect on. And one day in future, I would really hope to hear someone say, you know what, through Elizabeth's channel, I was inspired. I made lemonade out of the lemons that were thrown at me. Or I built a house out of the bricks that were hit at me. Stay blessed. Until next time, God bless you.